Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be the weekly review of the bull charts that I send out to my bullmarketnewsletter.net email subscribers. If you follow these, you know I've been doing these every Friday, and here we are going over the charts that were sent out for the week of October 12th. This right here is is the email that I sent out. And real quick for the new people, what I do is every week. Usually I try to get them out on either Friday evening or Saturday. Send out five bullish chart setups. There's five different types, as are explained right here in the email. And then obviously I like to go over them every week and show how they did, and use a little education if possible. But yeah, so let's just dig in. The first one for the week was SNV, and this one was our pattern play. And what we had here was an ascending triangle. We've been having some good success with these patterns. The ascending triangle coming from this uptrend line here, and then we had this area of resistance that was formed. If you look here, lots of price congestion. Same thing here, and that price was at 380. And this is what the chart looked like on Friday, October 9th, last week when I sent them out. So let's see what happened here with the chart. And real quick, this blue line, this just is what the chart looked like when I sent it out. So this was Friday of last week, so let's see what happened. Remember, 380 was the breakout point. Nothing there. There we broke above 380, and here we went up and hit a high of $3.90. So that was a 10-cent move, and then the rest of the week has been a pullback. So what I'm going to do for this one, there's a 3% move in here from the 380 break up to 390. That's about 3%. Not huge or anything, so what I'm going to do is just kind of call this a break even or a no play. I'm not going to call it a winner, but at the same time, it definitely wasn't a loser either, because there was definitely a window of opportunity here to make profits. And even now, it's pulled back a little bit here, but nothing drastic. So a possible 3% move right here, but I'm just going to call it even, and we'll call it a draw. Our next chart was GNBT, and this one was our bottom bouncer play. And for these ones, we simply look for stocks that are looking like they're getting ready to bounce. This one, it had approached this support level here. Then I drew this trend line, and it had broken through it last Friday on an increase in volume. So, just asking, is this one getting ready to bounce? It's looking like it might be able to, the way it's finally broken through this downtrend line. So this was our bottom bouncer play. And let's see how this one did. So once again, here was what the chart looked like when it was sent out. The next day it gapped up. Now I'm going to do a quick lesson here. Now this one gapped up, but look right where it gapped up above. You had a moving average sitting right there, the 20-day. So it opened right there. You can buy that because you do have a support level sitting right there below you. And that's not that risky of a buy if you're buying on a gap up. And you can see the results went all the way up to hit a high of 79. So had you gotten in somewhere down in this area, there was a potential move here of 11%. So a very good gain in a short amount of time. And once again, because there's another chart out where I'm going to use an example, but remember, this gap up happened right around that support level, or right around this moving average, which was a support level. So once again, GNBT gave members an opportunity at over 10% window to make some profits there. And I know some people did from looking at the Facebook page, so congratulations to them. Our next play was ALU. This was our trend trading play, and what we had here was we wanted to know what the overall context of a trend was. This one, due to the 50-day, was clearly an uptrend. I had a few possible pullback entries that I pointed out, but this is one where, let's just go to the actual chart and I'll explain. This is another good example of why people should sign up for my Facebook, because I did call this one. But here's what the chart looked like, and now look, this one gapped up also, but notice what happened. All our moving averages are down here. When this gapped up, it was up in the middle of nowhere. No support levels anywhere to be found, unlike that other one. So this was a very risky gap up to buy because you didn't have anything up there. It was just pretty much, fresh air up there, no sorts of supports. You had separated very far from these moving averages, which are your support. So that's why it was very risky. But had if you follow my Facebook, you know that I called this one. I put a post saying 471 would be a good entry if it pulls back, and the low on this day was 470, so I was 1 penny off. I know some people got in including myself at 471 here. And then here we had a move up to 493. So this little couple day move, if you had gotten in, was a 5% move. So once again, not too bad for a couple days. I made some decent money because remember, these are highly liquid stocks. You can put a bigger chunk of change in them and have no worries about whether or not you can sell. So a nice 5% move here. If you had listened to now, if you had bought up here, this was a loser for you. But the reason I'm counting this as a winner was because I posted it on Facebook. What entry I was looking in after this gap up. It did pull back and hit my entry point, and then we had the nice move here, which gave everybody a chance at 5%. So this was our second winner of the week. Now, GOL, I had high expectations for this one, and you know why? I mean, if you check out this volume bar, that's huge. I mean, not even close to anything over here. So like I said, wow, huge volume is something going on. When you see huge volume like this, something might happen. And sure, some people might look at that price and say, oh, that's just too expensive. Well, let's just watch and see what happened to this one today, or this past week. As you can see, this is when it was called. There's that huge volume. This day was a pullback day, but notice how it held the 50-day simple moving average. Never dropped below that support. So this was a day where people could have gotten in, had one more opportunity here, and then check out this. Boom. Look at that. So this volume bar, totally, this is basically front loading, what front loading looks like on big board stocks. Something was going on there where they were letting a bunch of people in at this nice price down here, and then the next few days they let it go. So great example of front loading on big board stocks. This move here was a possible 13.5% gain, and once again, highly liquid stock. You could have put in, tons of money in this, and you could have made a quick 13.5% on it in a short amount of time. So, just a great move. But this one finally came through. Last week I was a little disappointed in our volume alert play, but this one, played out well and is, even doing well today. So, always keep your eye out for these volume bars. And our last one was HOV. This was our pending breakout play, meaning that the chart's looking like it's showing some strength, but not quite there yet. Our breakout point was right up here around 440, 441. And just to kind of save any drama, nothing really happened on this one. This was our no play for the week. You can see that the price, so once again, this is what the chart looked like. And then the rest of the week, the highest it got was 437, so there was never a breakout, just kept going sideways, so there just wasn't a play on that one, and that's how it goes sometimes. So you just got to kind of roll with that. So that wraps up the charts for this week. Once more, please sign up for that Facebook fan page. I've been announcing some good ones there, and it'll give you a good idea of what to pay attention to. If you're interested in getting these charts and other emails and so forth, all you have to do is go to bullmarketnewsletter.net, sign up for the emailer there, and then you'll also be sent a free ebook with that. And along with these bull charts, you'll get trading ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety and something there for everybody. So it's worth at least checking out and giving a try. One more time, just head to bullmarketnewsletter.net, sign up, and you'll be able to start to get these charts and all sorts of other things. Thank you, and have a good weekend.